Hey, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Jen, and I am a homemaker. Imperfect, but still a homemaker. Today, I decided that I wanted to do things just a little bit differently, and since it's Sunday, I figured something more relaxed and that we would just have a little bit of a chit chat. Why not, right? So, what have I been doing all day today? Well, I have been up in the bathroom painting and mudding and doing things to get the walls in the bathroom finished so that we can lay down the new flooring. And in between that, I have helped Greg. I have made breakfast. I have done lots of different things, and now I've come down from painting and I'm getting some dishes done. And you will see, well, you won't actually see because he's camera shy, but my son Tyler comes over to visit with the baby. And even though I'm talking to him on screen, he had nothing to say because, like I said, he is super camera shy. And that's that. So that is what I've been doing today, just trying to get some stuff done around the house. I've got some laundry done today. I had to take everything out of the bathroom so that I could finish up most of this painting, and I still am waiting for things to dry so that I can paint some more. I debated whether I wanted to add this conversation into a video or not, but I figured that I would because it's kind of been, I don't know. It's been on my mind a little bit, and I do want it addressed because I don't think the person who asked me even saw my comment back to them. There was a question about my bigger poodle, Lucky, who wears a diaper, and they thought that his diaper looked like it was super tight and it was hurting him. I want to assure everybody that when I put Lucky's diaper on, I am actually very aware that the diaper could get too tight or twisted in a certain way that could hurt him, and I would never, ever allow for that. I think anybody that sees me with my animals knows that they are my children, and I would never do anything ever to hurt one of them. When I put his diaper on, I make sure that it is loose enough front and back that I can fit at least 3 fingers into the diaper, side by side, so that, there is plenty of breathing space and whatnot so that he can, you know, move around and do what he needs to do. Lucky is a fluffy boy, and it looks like his diaper is tight because it goes into his fur, but I assure you, with everything in me, that his diaper does not hurt him. It does not leave marks on him. In fact, the inner elastics of the diaper are actually broke before I put them on him. And no, the question did not make me mad or upset me. I appreciate people looking out for animals. I think that that is a wonderful thing. And if the diaper looked tight to them, they were just simply asking a question, and that's perfectly fine. But I don't think they saw my answer, and I really hope that she's listening and that she knows that he is really okay. No. What's that?
Me.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Dishes, as always. Oh, you're done, boy. What are you up to? You? Did Daddy do that? Huh? Did he do that? Tell him Gigi's almost done. Because if I don't take a break here soon, I'm going to... Tell your daddy it's safe. So last night I told Bella that I would play a board game with her, and if Trevor wanted, he could play too. And I told her, I said, but this time you have got to pick out something we have not played in a long time. And she picked out Clue, and I'm going to tell you, I actually really enjoyed playing that. If you haven't played Clue in a while, maybe dig it out and play it with your kids or your grandkids or somebody. A fun little game. It was actually much nicer to play that than to have to play a long, drawn-out game of Monopoly. We all love playing board and card games. If you have a favorite board or a card game, put it in the comments below. Maybe it's one that I don't have yet, and I might have to go find it and learn how to play it. In a moment here, while I'm cleaning the living room, you're going to notice that I head out the door. You might even hear the car honk. It's Greg and Bella getting home from Hannaford, and we're going to bring in some groceries and put them away. And of course, the minute that he decided to pull in, the sky opened up and it was downpouring. Like, I am talking a soaking, downpouring rain. Lasted about 10 minutes, and then the sun came out like it never happened. And let's talk a little bit about Oliver and Max. Max, in his old age of almost being 1, when we got Oliver, he kind of took on a role of being his dad, I guess you could say. Like, teaching him the ropes, and they play together and wrestle together and do all the things. And Max, with us, play-wise, has calmed way down. But he is all about Oliver. He loves him. They are buddies. And I hate to say, Max does not follow me around the way that he used to. And it kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But it also is nice to know that he has a little buddy and that they love each other. And it really turned out that way. Oliver is a much different cat than Max. He is inquisitive, but jumpy. Max was never jumpy. He was a go-get-em, all-in kind of cat, and Oliver is a little more laid back. He, like Max, will climb curtains and do silly things, but again, he is all about Max and loves his Max and follows him around. They sleep together, they groom each other. It's absolutely the sweetest thing. But you may notice that Max does not pop up in my videos anymore like he used to. So if you're wondering why, that is why that him and Oliver are very, very bonded. And that's a good thing, you know, in reality. They're little cat buddies, and it's very, very cute to watch. Well, I had started doing dishes at the beginning of the video, but now you can see that Bella and I are putting some stuff away. And on top of that, I am going to start lunch. And now you know how my dishes end up piled up on top of each other. Breakfast turns into lunch, and lunch turns into dinner, and things have to be done in between, or company shows up. It is just how life goes in this house. And I don't think I would trade it for anything. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't get tired or I don't get frustrated or anything like that, but it is still a wonderful and good life that I have, and I am beyond blessed in so many ways. And before I forget, and I will have to show you at some point in this video, I got to tell you a little story because I thought that it was actually very sweet. The other day, Greg and I were sitting in the living room, and we heard this ginormous crash. And I knew immediately that it was something glass. And in fact, it was so loud, I thought a window had been broke. So I came around the corner into the kitchen, and there was Ollie on top of the island, and there was my butter dish smashed to smithereens. just absolutely smashed my Pioneer Woman butter dish. Now, mind you, it was nothing expensive or whatever. I wasn't upset. It just, stuff happens. Life with cats. So Greg and Bella were getting ready to go to pick up his pills and to do some other things that needed to be doing during the day. And Greg asked me what it was that broke. And I said, oh, it was just my Pioneer Woman butter dish. And he was writing things down on a list. And I noticed that he made this funny little face and he was writing on his list. And, you know, after 30 plus years of marriage, you get to know somebody and their mannerisms. And I immediately knew he was going to replace that butter dish. And when he came home, there was a bag in the back of the car, and he said, oh, don't open that till I come in, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And I open it up, and there is one of the Pioneer Woman's butter dishes. It's the new one with the wooden cover, and it has the little, you know, spreader knife with it. Very, very cute. Like, way cuter than the other butter dish. And yeah, he replaced my butter dish that very day because he knows how much I love her stuff. But of course, today, you saw in the video, I dropped one of my mugs. So it's been a week for Pioneer Woman stuff, I guess. Oh, and right there, a peek at Mr. Ollie. He is getting so big. I don't know how he is growing so fast. Here, Bella's showing me some shredded lettuce. I had asked Greg to grab me some chopped salads, which is a brand of salad where they have, like, you know, if you buy them, you know what they are. They have like the Southwestern chopped salad or, you know, just different ones. And they're all like a salad kit put together. Well, they had gone to Save a Lot, and Bella's like, oh, I looked around and these are all they had for chopped salads. And it was shredded lettuce. Oh my goodness. She's a good girl and she is so smart, but she slightly missed the mark on that one for sure. Here I was checking to see if my laundry was dry, which it was not, so I set it on a timed amount of time because sometimes my sensor on the dryer misses the mark. So I set that to dry for a while longer, and I cleaned the stove off earlier, and I am going to start getting lunch ready. I am not a huge fan of hot dogs. I'm not a huge fan of red hot dogs. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but Maine, New England actually, has what they call red snapper hot dogs, and they are right full of red dye, and Greg and Bella both adore them. I don't so much, but I did have some today because I was hungry and just wanted to have something to eat. And yes, I sort of realized that this video had no vibe to it, no plan, no nothing. It's just sort of a as it happens kind of Sunday video. And I know it's super late, and I apologize for that. I did not get the chance to film at all yesterday. Real life happens, and sometimes you just have to go with it and change your plans, and that's how life looks. But this is kind of a look at what a day looks like for me. Days are not really planned. They can't be planned because too many things, there's too many variables, there's too many interruptions, there's too many everything. But somehow together as a family, we make it all work. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. I love you all. You are perfect as you are. I am so very glad that you are here. Happy Sunday. Happy cleaning for the rest of your night, if that's what you're doing. If you are relaxing, I am happy for that. And I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye-bye.
When I think about yesterday